everyone. MSM and College Multihexa welcome you all to our virtual student orientation 2020 live. In this session today, we will be having Alex with us from the international team, giving the tour of the campus, not from the inside, but also from the outside. And we will be having an interactive session from the current international student studying on campus at College Multihexa. So I'd like to introduce Alex. So handing over to Alex.
Hi there. Hi, good morning, everybody. Good morning from Canada. Anyway, obviously it probably isn't the morning for you yet, or you've already been there. Lovely day here in Saguenay. I'm just standing outside, as you can see, actually the campus building just behind me. So welcome to Multihexa. So I'm going to give you a quick tour around the outside and then the inside of the campus, and then we'll head on inside and see some of our students that are here already. So I hope everyone's well. So let me just switch the camera around. Hang on a second. All right, guys. So this is the college building. We actually it's not only the college campus. We do share it with quite a few other IT companies. The biggest one being CGI, who have nearly 900 employees working in this building. And there's lots of other smaller IT businesses here, which is great because we've actually got a really good partnerships with all of these businesses here. So a lot of the students, when they come out of the college, they've got good job opportunities waiting literally on the doorstep for them. Just show you around. I mean, you can see some of the beautiful surroundings. This is obviously, we're in Chicoutimi in Saguenay here. Off in the distance, I don't know if you can quite see, but there are the mountains. They're about 45 minutes away. So that's great for the winter when the snow arrives, and we do get plenty of snow here. And there's just generally really nice, beautiful, kind of peaceful surroundings of the college here. So I will head on into the campus slowly. Hang on a second. So as I say, we share this with lots of other IT companies who've been well established in this building for a long time now. So it really is kind of it's all IT companies working in here. So there's obviously a fantastic network. There's good partnerships in there, and I say great job opportunities for people when they come to the college. So I'm just heading up to the main entrance now. So you can probably just about see on the side of the building, there's obviously the Multihexa sign there just in front of me. And then I just head up towards that. Go. You can see that. So that's obviously our campus here. And then obviously you can see CGI just here on the side. So they're very big. They're a multinational IT company, handling all sorts of, business networks and all sorts of projects. So a great company to be so close to. So I'm going to take you on inside now. Okay, so then just heading up towards the main entrance of the college. You can see, so we're up here on the first floor. Multihexa. In fact, this is very good timing. Jacques, you just want to say a quick hello? We got some students here.
Hello.
This is Jacques. This is the college president who's just arrived. He just got back from his holidays, actually. So.
I should wear my mask.
Yeah, we have to wear masks now around the campus a little bit.
It's a pleasure.
Good morning to you, Mr. Ferrand. So actually that was good timing. That was Jacques, who's the college president. So just coming inside the campus now. I hope you can see all right here. So this is kind of the entranceway to the college. We've got some classrooms. I'll just grab my keys actually and show you some of the different classrooms here. So this is kind of the administration area here of the college. Helen, who will arrive shortly, is normally sat here. She handles a lot of the administration. Then this is some of the offices here, and that's Jacques' office just there. And Hugo, who's the college director. And that's actually my office just in there, where I'm normally working away. So we'll just head on through a little bit further. It's going to take you into the teacher's office here. There's actually a couple of teachers here already this morning. Good morning to you, gentlemen. That's Regis and Bruno. And then this is actually the college network here that we take care of. So this is obviously a great opportunity for the students to get a first kind of experience of handling the network for a business. We get them in here and they get to have a look at all the equipment that we've got running here. I say the teachers are in here. It's a nice big office. There's lots of room. There's lots of, we're always available for the students if they want to come in and ask questions. So I'll just take you a bit further into the campus here. So this is where some of the classrooms are found. So I'm just going to grab my keys actually and show you a couple of the different classrooms that we've got here. So I'm just going to walk on through a bit further. This is one of the classrooms with some of our students in. Say hello, everybody.
Hello.
I'll come back. We'll come back and say hello to them in a second. Just going to take you to a couple of the other classrooms while I'm here. So, it's a nice campus size. There's, it's a good opportunity to get to know all the teachers, get to know all your fellow students as well. Cool. Oh, open that door. All right, so this is an example of one of the classrooms that we have here at the college. So you can see nice classroom sizes. It's a good ratio for the number of students to the teacher. So it's a great, it's a great environment for learning. The teachers have lots of time to get to know all the students and obviously help out with anything that they need. So, there's some slightly bigger classrooms in that one. But as I say, they're all a good, comfortable size. So there's not, there's not hundreds of people falling over each other. And it's a great environment for learning. And then I'll take you in here. This is our laboratory, or one of the laboratories in the college. So you can see lots of IT equipment. This is where the students will tend to come towards the end of their program to do their final project. Where the network students will get a chance to kind of build their own network and set everything up and obviously apply all the skills they've been learning. So I'll just take you on through to one more classroom. In here. So yeah, slightly bigger classroom in here. This is one of the classrooms, the students tend to start off in, obviously, when we do the initial courses. So obviously we're fully equipped for, for learning IT. And then a bit further through on coming to the end of the campus just here is kind of an area where you can come and, take a break, come and sit down and eat your lunch during the day. It's just a bit of an area to take a break during the day. There we go. So what I will do is I will head on back through to the classroom where we've got some students waiting to meet you all. Here. Hello, guys. All right, so I'm just going to switch over to to my computer now, Bamiko. All right, just give me a second.
Sure, Alex.
Okay, can you hear me all right now?
Yeah, it's all good,
Yeah.
Alex. So I see that it's a really sunny and a beautiful day at Saguenay, and it was really lovely to see from the outside and from the inside of the campus. Moving on, I'd like to mention that if anybody has any questions related to College Multihexa, please put it up in the Q&A section that is available in your control panel in front of your screen. Before this session ends, we will be answering all of your questions and queries live. So do not forget to put it up in the Q&A section. So moving ahead, Alex, I would like for you to play and showcase some of the videos from Saguenay to our viewers, right?
Yeah, sure, no problem, guys. So, we got a really nice video that was produced by the tourism board here, which gives a really good idea about the region. You know, obviously, as much as we welcome you here to the college, I mean, the Saguenay region is really a fantastic place to live. I mean, hopefully the students are going to talk a little bit about that. It's a beautiful place to be. You know, it's not a huge big city, so there's not so much traffic and noise. It's a very relaxed place to live. It's a really good environment for studying, and equally, you know, getting to experience some of Canadian life, getting to experience the beautiful nature that we have around us. You know, we get a pretty tough winter here, so be prepared for some snow and some cold weather. But it's lots of fun. It's all part of Canadian life. So yeah, I'll just run you this video straight away. Hang on a second. Okay, so you can see, guys, so it's a beautiful video that was produced. It just gives a great look at the city of Saguenay, a great look at the surroundings as well. We have three national parks around us here. There's mountains, there's lakes, there's some really beautiful space around us. So I say it's a fantastic place to be living, great quality of life here. You know, so as I say, to come here as a student, you're really going to get to experience all that Canada has to offer, and obviously going to learn, you know, at a fully qualified IT college, and have hopefully a great career ahead of you. And if you decide to stay here longer in Canada, then this is a beautiful place to live. So.
Okay, Alex. So yeah, that was another lovely video from Saguenay. Thank you so much for that. So let's have the on-campus current international students share their feedback for College Multihexa. So let's have the students on screen, and we can moving on. We can have some more information about college, and then we can move ahead answering the questions that we've received from the viewers.
Okay, no problem. Well, I'll bring the students forward one by one, and they can obviously come and sit in front of the camera. So who's first? Simran, come on down.
Hey, hello everyone. My name is Simran. I'm from Punjab, India. Here I would like to share my experience of Saguenay. Actually, I am here from last 5 months, approximately 5 months, and I arrived Canada maybe on 25th of February. And actually, when I am in India, I think I do not know much about the Saguenay. I think how I managed to live there and how I will reach to the Saguenay from the airport. But Alex is always there to help me. He pick up me and my my two friends from the airport, and after that we reached to the Saguenay. He already arranged apartment rooms in a Saguenay for us, which is near to the college and near to the every place that we need to survive here, like grocery stores, bus terminals, which is very helpful for us. And for first, we all know for first 10 days it's very difficult for us to manage our groceries, everything, but he always there to help us. He help us to manage our groceries and things. After that, he also help us in SIN number, bus passes, which are very important for every student to have their social insurance number as a identity in Canada. And he also help us to have a job in this area, because people say that there is people only speak French, but it's not true, because there are many people who can speak English with us. After when we start work, we have many friends here who can speak English very well. And yeah, the people around here are very friendly, nature lover. The area is very clean, and we are very happy here. We are working. Alex found a job as in a parking as a packing worker in a factory, and it's very help us to manage our fees for the next year and manage our normal expenses here. And he also help us and many other things that I cannot explain, because there is a huge list of things that he help us. But about the area, in last November, December, January, February, there is a lot of snow. But when I come here, it's my first snow. I'm very happy, and I enjoyed a lot here. And Alex also told us the list where we can go and enjoy the place and enjoy the snow. He also take us places like parks, etc. That is very nice for us. So I hope that when you are here, and you will also enjoy the place, and you will enjoy with the people. You will find new friends here, and I hope that you have a very good experience there. And if you want to know something from me, you can ask questions to me. Thank you.
Thank you so much. It was great to hear that.
Thank you, Simran. That's very kind. Meet, you want to come forward? Yeah. Bring your chair with you. Yeah.
Hello everyone, my name is Mit Patel. I am from India, Odisha. I am here for my IT studies. I am here from last 6 months. I want to share my experience with you. When I arrived here for the first time, I don't know where I have to go. One of my sir, whose name is Alex, he came to the airport and he picked up from me there. And after that, he rearranged the apartment for me to live. One day, he took all of us to Quebec City to activate our bank account. It is about 200 kilometers from Saguenay. The Saguenay is a very quite good place. It is surrounded by lakes, hills, forests. Um, one day, he went to the library to arrange bus pass for me. Um, the weather is too good. You will enjoy here. Alex is always there to help for our friends and me. Alex is very kind. He's always ready to help. If you want to come in Canada and take admission in any of college, I am personally recommend you to take admission in Multihexa College. He provides a very good services to their students. Thank you.
I'd like for you to tell a bit about your schedule related to classes, like how many days do you attend your classes, what are the time durations and all of that. So could you share a bit about that, please?
Yes, sure. We attend 3 days of class in weeks, and it is about something. First, we attend 3 to 4 hours, and after that we have a break for 1 hour to 2 hours. Then after that we start our classes till 1 to 4 o'clock.
So basically 3 days a week
Yeah.
is your classes. Okay. Okay, great. Anything else that you'd like to share related to Saguenay or related to the challenges that you faced initially, but that was resolved because of the support of the international team from the campus?
Actually, I don't have much more experience till now.
Okay. Okay. Thank you so much for sharing your experience.
Thank you, Meet.
Can we have next student up, please?
All right, Manpreet, you want to come forward? Yeah.
Hello, my name is Manpreet Kaur. I'm from Punjab, Fatehgarh side. So now I'm sharing my experience in Sagne. I'm since almost 6 months here. My experience is very good in Sagne. But when I am in India, I have really doubts and cautions about the college and the area and the people. But when I reach the Sagne, my all doubts and cautions are clear because of the college staff and the Alex. They are very sportive. um, First of all, they pick us from airport, which is very good because we don't know about the area like we don't know about the people. They also provide us um, very things like uh, they provide us a bus pass as well as many more things. My course is network manager. Alex teaches. He teach very well with the help of his hard work. I got 85% in my exam, which is really very good. There are many things like the weather is also very good. I really like snow. I think some people also like the snow, but it's tough snow. You have to be prepared for the snow. The sunny weather is also good. We enjoyed many things like we do many activities there. There are many places uh, to enjoy as well as Alex also help us for our grocery, our bus pass, our social insurance number. There are lots of things that he really helped us. College staff is also very helpful. We When we reached Sagne, we don't have any problem because of Alex and the staff. um, my experience in Sagne is also very good. I recommend the students to come here and join us. That's all. Thank you.
Okay, great. So, one question to you.
Yeah.
Can you tell a bit about the transportation system that Saguenay offers? I mean, is there any issue that you have faced so far when you need to go from a place to another? Is there any issue that you've faced so far?
No, I don't face any issue. Alex told us about the about the one app, that is Transit app. With the help of Transit app, we can go anywhere through the buses, which is very helpful. As well as sometime when we face any issue, Alex is there for us. So I don't face any problem.
Everything is sorted.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much for sharing your experience.
Thank you.
And the scores are really well. Please keep it up. All of you guys, keep it up.
Yeah, they're doing great. Rushkesh, if you want to come forward.
Hello everyone, I'm Rishikesh from Gujarat. I want to talk about this college and this area where we live, and about my experience of 6 months. Um, this place is very good. Everyone said that this place is new and it's difficult to settle, but you can settle. Actually, college will help you at any point where you face any difficulty. They can get out from that difficulty. uh, One thing I face that is about my study permit. Actually, in my study permit, they made a immigration in an immigration office. The officer made a mistake in a typing. You must have to leave Canada by 2020 of 13 March. Uh, so this problem can be solved because of this college and because of Alex, who helped me to apply for again study permit. Second thing is study. Uh, After coming here, it is difficult for us to buy a laptop. because of everywhere is corona, and we do not have a lot of money to buy a new laptop, and everything is closed. This college provide us a laptop. They run an online course, and we are really uh, good to understand what they teach us. It's a really beautiful. Uh, the course they run, uh, from beginning to now, I am really understand the basic things of this course. So study is also, you know, it's good. And one thing I want to say that when you will be here, uh, the college take a responsibility of you, so you don't have to worry about anything. You just have to support of your college, and that's a amazing thing.
Okay, so what you mean to say is that the students are the responsibility of the colleges. You said it the
Yeah,
otherwise. Okay.
sorry.
It's okay, it happens. Okay, Rishikesh, thank you so much for sharing your feedback. All the best for your further exams. Keep it up, score well.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
do not miss your classes, and yeah, keep it up.
Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
okay.
Okay.
Yeah, Alex, that was really nice to hear from all of the students. They had some very good experiences to share, not just related to the college, but related to the Saguenay and everything in general related to their accommodation and transportation as well.
Yeah. Well,
Now
I mean,
we, yeah, please.
I was just going to, I mean, I hope they're, I think it was a difficult start for the students here. And when these guys arrived, it was just before everything went into lockdown here in Canada.
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
the first few months here were very tough. Everything closed down. We have to obviously put everyone online. It was tough at first finding them a job because obviously all the businesses were closing. But so they definitely had a tough start to their experience in Canada. I mean, it's obviously a unique situation, which we hope is going to be resolved soon. But I mean, I guess I've done. I try and do everything I can to help them out, to make them feel at home. It's obviously a long way for students to come. For some of them, it's the first time they've ever left. They've ever left home, and they've come a very long way here to Saguenay. And there's a new language to learn, and there's new people to meet, and a whole new culture to experience. So I just want to make sure that everyone knows that when you do come here, there is a lot of support. I mean, I obviously run the student services, but all the other teachers as well. Whatever we can do to help out, as much as with the learning at the college, as much as with life outside of the college, we're here for that. So, and we want to just make sure that everyone can feel at home and settled, and have all the services around them that they require to enjoy their life here. So.
Yes, Alex, it's really commendable how the how College Multihexa and you have supported the students, during the tough times of COVID-19 when they just reached, and related to their part-time jobs as well. I knew that it was really tough for some of the students down in Montreal and other related areas, but then you guys supported well, so I really appreciate that. So yeah, I think we should move ahead, and we should answer some of the questions that we have received
Sure.
from the viewers. So okay, we've got this question says, what is the maximum age accepted at College Multihexa? All right, so I can answer this question for you, Alex. So basically, the minimum age of the student should be 18 years and above. So we accept students from 18 years of age or above. All right, so this one is answered. And the next question that we have received is, candidates who passed any 2 years of technical course eligible for admission? This question is not pretty clear, but yes, this candidates who have, if you, by technical course, you mean that if a student who has done 2 years of diploma in India, instead of grade 12, is eligible to take admission in College Multihexa, then yes, College Multihexa does accept students, those who've done diploma instead of grade 12. but the student should have 50 percentile overall with no subject less than 50%. So this is the requirement that we have related to grade 12 as well as related to the diploma. So students with technical diploma with 2 years of duration or more with 50% overall and 50% each are totally acceptable at College Multihexa. I hope that answers this question. Moving ahead, okay, so we've received a question, Alex. I would want you to answer this one. Is it true that Quebec government pay for learning French?
Yes, I mean, this is obviously a big factor, guys. So again, at the moment, the students here at the moment, it's not been very easy for them because, again, obviously because of the COVID-19 situation, the French classes haven't been running at the moment. But yes, the Quebec government, what they do is they provide to immigrants, you know, a full French course. It's completely paid for, and they actually pay you to study. They actually pay an allocation of I think it's $15 a day, and you do about 12 hours French study a week in normal times. Now, fingers crossed, they're going to start the French courses again in the next few weeks. So hopefully these guys will be able to, you know, start really improving their French. You know, is a factor for the students coming here. I'm not gonna hide that. I mean, I'm from England and I came here and I had to learn French, you know, and but it is a great place to be to learn it. You know, the people around are really helpful and they'll help you out learning it. And yeah, the government provide a full course for that. Once you've achieved a certain level of French as well, that's a big factor in if you're going to make a request to become a permanent resident here as well. So. But yeah, so that's fully provided for by the government, and you even get paid to do the studies, which is great. So.
Okay, so yes, okay, so the answer is pretty much clear that Quebec government does pay for to the students if they attend the French classes, which are available on campus as well. So the next question is about the part-time jobs. Okay, so I think the students mentioned about the part-time jobs. So yeah, this question has been answered already. They mentioned about the part-time jobs, yeah.
As I say, in terms of work, it was pretty tough at first, again, because of COVID-19. So many businesses were closing and there just wasn't a lot of work available. But, you know, I kept looking around. I kept contacting as many people. There's some really good agencies in town that I work with as well who are there to help out looking for work. And yeah, one day, you know, I got a call from someone saying, yeah, we're looking for 4 people, and you know, we were so pleased to get them a job. So yeah, there's plenty of work around. It's just, as I say, with the situation, it's been a tough period for lots of people. I mean, lots of people have lost jobs as well. So you know, again, fingers crossed that all that situation is going to improve. And yeah, there's plenty of work around. So
all right. Okay, Alex, so moving on, our next question is about the examinations and the assignments. So could you tell a bit about the pattern that we follow related to exams and assignments?
Yeah, sure. Well, as obviously we're doing everything online at the moment. I mean, my students here, they study from, you know, they study from their apartments. Obviously, we provided them with laptops, and I'm teaching them online. You know, eventually, again, when the situation, hopefully in September, we're hoping to be able to welcome the students a bit more back to the campus. You know, a normal, you know, they've just finished one course. They had their final exam last week, which went very well. What normally happens is you have a few courses, then you have a midterm exam, and then you have a few more courses, then you have a final exam, and there are also 2 homeworks that they received throughout that particular course. So they've completed all of that for one course now, which is great. But yeah, the exams we've actually been able to do in class here on campus, but the rest of the courses has been done online for the time being. But hopefully that will change again in September, and they'll be able to be here on the campus all the time. So.
Okay. All right, Alex. Thank you so much. So moving ahead, another question that I would like for you to answer is, how far is Montreal from Saguenay?
Okay, how far is Montreal? Montreal from Saguenay is, there's an airport in Saguenay, and the flight is about an hour long. So, you know, we do recommend students, when you're looking to get your flight from wherever you're coming from, if you're coming from India to Canada, you know, to book that extra flight to Saguenay. By car, it's about a 5-hour drive. So it's about 6.5 hours in the bus. So it is a little way. We're not right next to Montreal, but, you know, we're very close. We're much closer to Quebec City, which is a beautiful city, which is about 2 hours drive away. So yeah, so we're not right next door to Montreal, but, you know, personally, I don't think it's a major problem. I mean, we have, the great thing about Saguenay is, although it's a bit smaller and a bit quieter than somewhere like Montreal, we do have all the services here that Montreal has. We have all the shops and the restaurants and the activities, you know, and great outdoor space, which you don't get in Montreal. So, you know, I definitely think we have a lot of advantages here.
Okay. So another question is somewhat similar already that we've answered. French classes are available in the same building, or do we have to go to another building?
Well, initially they were going to have to go to another building, but we've actually arranged with the education board here in the region. And what will probably happen is the French teacher will come here to the campus. And, you know, obviously what we're going to do, we'll work out the schedule for the week for the students. So they've obviously got their courses at the college. They've obviously got time to go and work up to 20 hours a week. And then equally, they'll, you know, they might have to do a couple of evenings of French. You know, they'll come to the campus in the evening and, you know, spend a few hours learning some French as well. So they'll be provided here on the campus.
Okay. Okay, Alex. Then we have another question that says that can a student attend classes from Montreal, from his location, Montreal? So I believe that initially, as long as we're having the classes online, it is completely fine with us. But then when we'll be having our on-campus classes, then we would require for the student to be on campus. Right?
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, the student will need to do at least 50% of their course here on campus. Exactly. You know, obviously at the moment it's very difficult because I mean students are going to have some students are going to have to start online. So yeah, it would be possible if you were living in Montreal to start online, but you'd have to come to the campus eventually.
Okay, all right. So another question is related to our tuition fee. So I'd like to answer this question, Alex. So our tuition fee at College Multihexa for next upcoming intake, which is January 2021 intake, is 11,800 Canadian dollars per annum. Initially our tuition fee per annum is $13,800, but for January 21 intake, we're offering a tuition fee discount to the students of $2,000. So any student who is interested to apply for January 21 intake will be able to avail a discount of $2,000, and he has to pay just $11,800, which will be 1 year's fee at College Multihexa. Okay, so moving ahead, we've received a couple more questions, Alex. Okay. The minimum requirement for IELTS and PTE. Okay, so I'd like to answer this question as well, Alex, here.
Yeah, you're probably best for that.
Yeah, so the minimum percentage that is required at College Multihexa is 50% overall with no core subject less than 50%. But you need to initially share the educational documents with me. Sometimes if a student has a good profile when he has, you know, a more than 60 or 70 percentile overall, but has got 45 points in one of the subjects, we might consider issuing the offer letter to such students, but I need to have a look at the documents so that I can assess and I can tell if we will be able to issue the letters or not. So basically it's 50% overall with no core subjects less than 50%. Moving on to IELTS and PTE, we do accept IELTS, but we do not accept PTE at College Multihexa. So our IELTS score is 6 overall, not less than 5.5. So we accept 5.5 in 1 or 2 modules. It is completely okay with us. So as long as the student has 6 overall, not less than 5.5 in IELTS, and 50% overall with no core subject less than 50% in grade 12, he's good to go, and we are more than happy to issue the offer letter to the students. So that is what the requirement is. Then we do accept online test scores given the current situation of COVID-19, which are Duolingo as well as IELTS indicator. So these are the test scores that we accept at College Multihexa. Okay, moving ahead. I'm just reading a couple more. Okay, so this one says, okay, I'd like for you to answer this question, Alex. Like, how much is the internship duration? So can we talk a bit about the duration of the internship?
Yeah, sure. So after the program's finished, the students will do a 3-month internship. Which is great. 3 months is great because it really gives them a chance to apply all their skills. It actually gives them a really good opportunity to remain with the employer who takes them on for the internship afterwards as well. Because, if they do a good job for 3 months, very often what we find is the students are kept on with a full-time job afterwards. So, it's a really good opportunity. As I say, just in this building here, we've got sort of 10 other IT companies who are always knocking on our door for students to do the internship. Equally, there are lots and lots of other businesses in Saguenay, so there's loads of opportunities. And obviously, we're there, the college are there to help the students find their internship, make their resume, and obviously be ready to go. So,
all right, Alex, thank you for answering this particular question. Okay, Now, there's another question that is there any technical course available for 2 years of duration? All right, so we do have got IT programs at College Multihexa. We've got 2 programs for the international students. The first one is ACS Programmer Analyst, and the second one is ACS Network Manager, both of which are IT related UG diploma programs. So you can definitely apply for any of these IT programs that you wish to. The requirement for both of the programs is pretty much same. So you can send your queries further to this session on global.admissions@collegemultihexa.ca. You can note down this email address and we will provide you further information related to the courses. We can provide you the course description in the emails as well. So do write us an email on global.admissions@collegemultihexa.ca. Okay, moving on. We've got a couple more questions, Alex. Okay, so there's this question related to the placements. Like, what about the placements after the programmer analyst program? So we can definitely talk about the placements in general, right?
Sure. So, what in terms of finding a job afterwards, or yeah?
Well, that's exactly.
Yeah, definitely. No, as I say, well, I mean, once you've completed your program and obviously you've completed the internship, then you receive your diploma, and after that, like I mentioned, I mean, I think it's the same anywhere in the world. IT, there are so many jobs available. No matter which course you've done, everyone needs people to, help run their networks and obviously help program their websites and look after all these kinds of things. So there's lots and lots of work available. So there's nothing to worry about. I mean, as much here in the region or further afield, if you want to go to Quebec, you want to go to Montreal afterwards. There are a huge number of opportunities in the IT field. So, I have no worries about people finding jobs afterwards.
Yeah, and I've also read couple of articles that says that Quebec is actually an IT-dominated area, IT-dominated province in Canada. So we've got a number of IT companies located in not just in Saguenay, but overall in Quebec as well.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So
I mean, yeah, it's one of the head offices of CGI here. There's an office of Microsoft in Quebec. There's a Ubisoft have an office here and one in Montreal. So yeah, I mean, there's some very big industries here. I mean, it's not just the IT specific companies, but some of the very big industries in the region, like the aluminium companies and so on. They have huge IT networks as well. So yeah, I mean, there's really, really endless opportunities.
But then I know for a fact that every industry, whether it's a multimedia industry, whether it's medical sciences, has got one sector of IT in it because it has
definitely.
Yeah, it has become a really vital part of all of the industry today. Nothing works without an IT department.
Exactly. I mean, that's the thing now. Everybody, no matter what type of business you're running, everyone has an IT department now, and everyone's completely reliant on it. So, whatever kind of field you want to go in, there's IT networks everywhere. It's a really good choice of career for the future.
Yeah. So when it comes to placements or when it comes to job after the completion of the IT programs, after College Multihexa, there are n number of opportunities. You can look up for further information on the internet. I mean, there are a number of articles available. You can go through them and number of opportunities for the students. Okay, so that answers the question for the placements. We've got a couple more. Let me have a look at it. Okay, again, so there is this question like which program would be good for the economy and then highly in demand. Okay, so like we just mentioned, we were just talking like both of our programs are related to the IT, and IT industry is a booming industry today. And Quebec is one of the provinces that is IT dominated provinces in Canada. So there are a number of options and I would not choose one program over the other here because I think both have their respective roles and the job options. Yeah, am I right, Alex?
Yeah, I totally agree with that. Yeah, I mean, obviously, programming is one thing that programming helps you to, design codes, design websites, design mobile applications, And I mean, there's endless jobs that everyone has their
the
websites.
student
And
needs to have a look at the course description, and then he can decide for himself which
choose what
one
they
he's more
fancy,
interested towards, right?
Yeah, exactly. Network manager. I mean, as I say, everyone has a computer network these days, so they need good people, running those networks, keeping everything, running smoothly. And so, yeah, I mean, I think it's just a question of what interests you the most, but there's jobs available for both of them, definitely.
All right. So, yeah, I mean, anybody who wishes to have a course description for both of our programs can write us an email, and we will send the course description right away. So you can have a look at it, and you can see which one you're more interested in and what you'll get to study in which particular program out of the two. All right. So then one last question that I'd like to discuss is that, can we transfer credits of diploma from College Multihexa to any other university for a degree, or to any other college?
Yes, definitely. I mean, it depends on your progress you've made here at the college, but if you then decide to go and do a degree at university, absolutely, yeah.
All right. So yes, I mean, as long as the courses are similar, the student can definitely take a transfer, and then our credits are definitely transferable. It just depends how many courses are almost similar to the other program that the student will be taking a transfer to,
exactly,
on the basis of which the credits will be transferred and evaluated. And accordingly, the duration of the program will be managed, I mean, by the next particular college or university, whichever the student will be taking an admission to, right? Okay, so I think that was, those were our majority of the questions. All right, so there's another question related to these scholarships. So I'd like to answer this question here, that at the moment we are not providing any scholarship options to the students, but we do have tuition fee discounts going on for January 21 intake. So any student who wishes to apply for January 21 will be will be able to avail the discount of $2,000. So our annual tuition fee for January 21 intake is $11,800, and there is no application fee. So you can get the offer letters, the conditional offer letters, completely free of cost. Do send your educational documents to your respective agents, and then they will get it assessed. We will be issuing the offer letters without any fees. And then all you have to deposit is $11,800 per annum. So no scholarships, but tuition fee discounts for all for January 21. Okay. There is another question related to the accommodation, Alex. I want you to answer this one.
Yep.
Yeah.
What's the question?
I'm sorry. The question says, okay, this is about accommodation. Like, do we provide on-campus accommodation, and how do we go about it?
Okay, sure. Yeah, well, no, we work with an agency here in town really closely. I mean, they're a couple of good friends of mine, actually, and they take care of a lot of student accommodation here. Obviously, we've got a university here in Saguenay as well. So, they handle a lot of international students. So, they know the kind of requirements. They work very closely with some of the best landlords in the town as well. They know the ones that are good, that look after the students. And they're basically there to help us find rooms. If we can find shared rooms, we will. If not, it's, everyone's got their own room. The great thing about the accommodation fees here is it tends to include all of the important expenses, which here in Canada is heating, electricity. They come fully furnished, and you also get the internet included in the price that you will pay each month, which is obviously a huge factor for you, to be able to keep in touch with your family at home and so on. So, and then there's lots of, we're very close to the university, so all around the campus here, there's lots of kind of student accommodation. So, you'll be close to the campus, you'll be close to all of the services in town. So, there's lots of good accommodation out there, and we've got a team here ready to help us with that.
Okay, Alex. Thank you for this information. Moving on, another question that I would want you to answer is it possible for the student to change his program after 1 week of classes?
Yeah, definitely. Up until the end of the up until the end of the first session, they can actually change, because the first 5 courses that the student will learn are kind of they're general courses that apply to both different programs. So once they've done those 5 there, it's actually still possible to then change if you want to become a network manager instead of a programmer. It's not too late at that point. After that, you then have to stick with what you've chosen. But you've got a couple of months. You can still change if you want to. So.
All right, that's amazing, because sometimes the student gets confused, so that would really be helpful.
Yeah, no, if you're not sure, and the good thing is with the first 5 courses, you'll learn a bit of both programs. You'll learn some network managing, you'll learn some programming, and and if you've chosen one and actually you prefer the other one, you do still have the opportunity, which is great. So,
All right. Okay, another question. We've been receiving a couple more questions. Okay, so is the college giving work permit after 2 years of the diploma?
yes, so our program, the AEC opens up the door to up to a 3-year postgraduate work permit afterwards, which is a fantastic opportunity. So yeah, once you've completed your course, obviously if everything's gone great, then yes, you have access to this working permit afterwards.
All right, so thank you so much, Alex, for answering all of these queries and questions from our viewers for today's session.
My pleasure.
Yeah, that is all. So it was really fun, today connecting with you and these students studying on the campus. And they're doing pretty well. I hope that the students who are yet to reach the campus does just as well as the current students are doing. And yeah, thank you so much for your time. I appreciate everyone sparing out their time and joining us for the virtual student orientation session. So yeah, Alex, if you'd like to say something to our viewers today.
Yeah, guys, just thank you for being here. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you had enjoyed having a look around the campus and obviously hearing some of the the student feedback. It's still a tough world that we live in at the moment, and we fingers crossed we can welcome you all here soon. It might not be for a little while longer, but definitely come and join us here. It's a great place to live. It's a great place to study, and we're here to take care of you in everything that you need. So yeah, we hope to welcome you here very soon.
Thank you so much, Alex. Really appreciate your time. Thank you, everyone, for joining in today. We will be back again with another fun session with the students and with Alex pretty soon. So till then, stay indoors and stay safe. Take care. Have a great day ahead.